Yeah.
Yes, people, welcome back to another live stream on the channel. This is your big one. It's Sunday night, 4 p.m. Manchester United vs Liverpool preview. And it's a big one. Manchester United, Ten Hag versus Onslaught, the rivalry match before international break. And let's get into I'm going to add the panels and we're going to get into the match and share our thoughts and opinions. This person I'm going to add, it's been a while, but he's back, and it's the Red Frederick. How you doing, Frederick?
Very good now. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I'm looking forward to Man United beating Liverpool, so we're going to show the Scousers who are the best. I'll predict it now. It will be a hat-trick by Marcus Rashford.
Okay, Frederick, relax. I know what you had to drink before, but just relax here. We've got two Liverpool fans here, so let me just add both of them at the same time. Douglas, Arnie, how you guys doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Thank you very much for having me.
Arnie, how you doing?
Doug, yeah. Right, guys, ready for El Boldico?
Yeah, man. Yeah. We're ready. And
you Red Devils, hopefully get humbled, but we'll get into that. But yeah, love to everyone.
One more. You guys should know him. It's Raj. How you doing, Raj?
Come on, ready for this, blood. Let's go, baby.
Let's do this. Right. United versus Liverpool. He wants to start us off. He's ready to start us off, guys.
Before we start, can I just say something, yeah? Arnie slut. Bob, that sounds scary to me, Bob. I thought I was going to use that as a meme, but believe me, Bob, yeah, these guys have been looking decent in pre-season, and they got the thing rolling again, so I'm going to come in with a humble thing, but we're still going to get a win.
Frederick?
Yo, let's hope. I'm hoping for Volderslot wizardry here. Yeah, I'll keep it pretty chill till then. See what happens. But yeah, good to have my fellow copite on. Obviously, got Doug in the house here as well. Yeah, I know there's three of you, man. Two of us, but it's okay. We'll steam if not cook. So.
Nah, listen, another Liverpool fan.
I'll let my fellow lad get started, maybe, if you want to start on our side.
Frederick, how do you see the match going? United versus Liverpool. You're on mute, Frederick.
A 3-1 win. Rashford will score a hat-trick. Salah will get a cheap penalty and score it. So that's my prediction.
Fair enough. Douglas, over to you. Big game on Sunday.
Yeah, it is a big game. Still arguably the biggest game in English football. You can have your Arsenal Tottenhams, you can have your Chelsea Arsenals. This is the biggest one for me. Which is always a bit of history about the two teams as well. And look, we're going into this game in very, very good form. I know it's obviously only been 2 games into the season so far, but obviously when it comes to these games, form definitely goes out the window. And I fully expect you guys to turn up. I know you obviously lost against Brighton, but I think that game was a bit of a tale of two halves. I think Brighton were poor in the first half, then he came back into the second half. So I think you were a bit unlucky to lose to Brighton. So I fully expect you guys to turn up on Sunday, and it should be a cracker.
Yeah, Arnie.
Yeah.
What do you expect to happen on Sunday? Now,
I agree. Obviously, I agree with what Doug said. It will be a very good game coming into this one. You lot form, I don't know what happened with Brighton. I'm hoping it happens again when we play you. I'll keep it on a humble level. I'm gonna go for 2-0 draw. I think it'll be a bit end.
We'll get on to score prediction again, but yeah, nice. 2-0, fair enough.
Frederick landed, so I thought, let me get my piece in before.
Yeah, Frederick.
But it could happen. We could surprise you. I just don't see any team nicking it though. That's the thing. Maybe it's too much reservation from my ends. You're definitely not getting the win. I don't think. Unlikely for us, but if I'm to pick a side, now I'm gonna save that till the end, but I'll stick with my 2-0 for now.
Raj, how you feeling, mate?
Bro, to be honest with you, at this moment of time, I don't know exactly how I'm feeling because if you look back at history, and I'm not talking back in the days, I'm talking about recent history under Ralph, under Oli. When we needed to show up against Liverpool, we show up. Right now, we've got a decent structure. We've got a better chemistry in the team, and we've got the likes of Ruud van Nistelrooy and co working with the players. Now, in Rashford, I see a lot of people, giving plaudits to Rashford and thinking Rashford's going to score. So far, I've not seen it, but I know Ruud van Nistelrooy is working together with him, Garnacho, Ahmad, and hope to see the best of them soon. Whether we're going to see it this weekend against Liverpool, I'm still on the fence with that. But I know for a fact, United players, United staff, United managers, everyone's going to be up for the game. I feel like we're going to be at home. And I think the onus is on us to take probably right now the most informed team in the Premier League. And I feel like if we do win against Liverpool, it will be a big statement. And I think we can crack on for the rest of the season from this win, if we do win.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, listen, I want to talk to you about Liverpool. Obviously, the summer transfer has not been great for you lot. Chiesa, obviously, recent Chiesa,
Right.
10 million, which is absolute great business. I mean, I would take him in a heartbeat, to be honest. 10 million for Chiesa is a great business. But is there a concern for you because in that midfield position, do you feel like he's weak in that midfield position, in your opinion?
I think you've to be very, very concerned, especially when you don't get a central defensive midfielder in. But no, going back to Chiesa, it was quite incredible we got him for that amount of money. I know he's obviously had serious injury as well, but I'm surprised you guys weren't in for him. I know that obviously Sancho's moved to Juventus sort of fell through, but I was quite surprised you guys weren't in for him. I think you're sort of crying out for like a really good right winger. I know you've obviously got Ahmad at the moment, who's been very, very good recently, but I'm quite surprised you didn't go in for him. But no, 10.9 million plus 2.5 million in add-ons. It's very, very good. And obviously we've got Marmadashvili to come in next season as well. I know we tried to get Zubimendi, but it just didn't work out. And then the most frustrating thing about the CDM position is that we had Zubimendi as the number one target. Then we haven't really had anyone else. It's just been Zubimendi, or put all our eggs into that Zubimendi basket, and unfortunately, it just didn't happen. So yeah, I am a bit concerned. The centre back, I'm a bit concerned about as well. But look, I think you've got to say that the window hasn't been great. That's the safest thing to say. The window has not been great, but Chiesa coming in gives us a bit of wide options as well. Like a slot likes to have sort of wingers as well, because you've obviously got Diaz, you've got Gakpo, you've got Nunez, Jota, and then obviously you've got Salah, Chiesa. So quite a scary front six to say the very, very least. But yeah, that CDM position, we've been crying out for it for ages. Ever since Fabinho left, we've been crying out for that ages. But look, I think as well, you've got to say Ryan Gravenberch has started very, very well, but it is his biggest test in that holding midfield position this weekend, definitely.
No, I agree. Arnie, do you want to add anything with what Douglas said as well?
Just to add to it, yeah. If you remember, I told you a few streams ago we won't make a signing. Thankfully, I was wrong on that. We've made a massive signing, bro. If you see Chiesa, that's got me really hyped, very hyped. But I don't want to say too much though, because I still have PTSD from Balotelli, bro. So I'm gonna keep that humble. However, what's the worst that can happen? We signed him for less as well. So
Thing is, he's
even
not-
if he gets 5 goals, I'll take that. But I think he'll get a bit more than that, possibly leading up to 10, especially if he comes off the bench. In terms of a midfielder, if we continue the way that we are, touch wood, fingers
Thing
crossed,
is, there's no
be happy
what's
with
so be right. There's no expectation for him. Like I don't think
there is a little bit, but
yeah, because it's 10 million. Like,
Yeah.
what's there? There's nothing to lose. So
price there,
not
given the price. Again, in terms of context, right, of the summer transfer window, from my personal perspective, I think it's all right actually, because I didn't think we're going to sign anyone. And to come up with a signing like this, I'm even happier than Zubimendi. I don't know, fellow Reds would think, including yourself, Doug. I prefer Chiesa over him, but that's me. So I think the transfer window has been all right because I did not think we're going to make a single signing, but at least we got one big one as well.
Yeah, it's two different sort of positions. Obviously, you got right winger, obviously Chiesa, and then obviously you've got Zubimendi, the sort of the central defence. I think we're being honest. Zubimendi's not that kind of number 6 that I think Slot's wanting. He's more of a sort of an attacking player. So I don't know if he's wanting like a defensive minded player in that central defensive midfield. But look, we'll obviously look again in either January or the summer. I think that's a position we badly need. And then the centre back, I think if Joe Gomez was going to leave, then I think we'd probably be looking at the one. But the fact he's not leaving now, I think is why we're not looking for a centre back.
I'll just quickly add to that as well. You see Gravenberch, he's very versatile. So he's proven it already, even from last season when he played Europa games. He can literally shift positions without hassle. So I'm not too concerned. You probably second that as well, because I know you rate him quite highly based on
Lads,
your.
if in all honesty, this whole Federico Chiesa transfer, Oris will tell you last season I told him I would love to swap Sancho for someone like a Federico Chiesa. I remember you guys were in for him a few years back and you bidded for £100 million for him. Good bit of business for you, waiting until the contract runs out. Obviously, he's not in the manager's new plans. I don't know if it's because he's injury prone, if it's fell out with him, if they're moving on for him. But whatever it is, for the price that you signed him, that is an absolute steal. And I am absolutely so sour about that deal. I can't explain to you, man. Trust me, I'm really, really jealous over that deal. I feel like whether it's you lot, whether it's Arsenal, whether it's like Man United, he would have made a big difference. But I feel like he's a very tenacious player. He's lost a bit of speed since he's come back from his injury, but he reminds me very much of an informed Martinelli, where he's very tenacious, got a low center of gravity, and he can switch up both foot, like in a one-on-one situation, like in a counter attack. This guy is absolutely deadly, and I'm not looking forward to playing up against him. Now the fact that we've sold Wan-Bissaka to West Ham in a one-on-one position, I think it will cook a lot of right backs in the Premier League, and I feel like he might need a few games to settle into the Premier League because of this just the way the Premier League is. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Playing against the best defenders, the best teams, the best managers, the best tactics in the world. I think he'll take a bit of time to gel in, but I really honestly believe if Federico Chiesa hits the ground running, he is gonna go off, bro. I'm telling you, because this guy, I really, really highly rate him, bro. Trust me. And Oris will tell you this time last year when we was doing like 2 games into the Premier League, and we was doing a show about what we do about Sancho and stuff like that. I said Federico Chiesa or maybe Rafael Leao, but more Federico Chiesa because I feel like he was more easier to get at the time. That would have been a very good signing for us lot. But here we go, innit? Here we land, innit? Yeah? He's gone to
Think of
Liverpool.
finishing as well.
It is
His
what it is.
finishing is very good.
Yeah, I mean, if you see his finishing, bro, it's like bottom corners. It's composed finishing. It's not just snapping at it and just licking the goal like the way loads of players would. His one's composed bottom corners, the little dinks, little top corners. Bro, that's a very very good signing. If I do say so myself, innit?
Because I think
Even
Arsenal
if we got him so I was saying quickly, even if we got him for double, I won't be complaining.
No, 100%. I think Arsenal came out today and said that he's not going to start against United, but he'll be on the squad, like he'll be available. Obviously, I don't expect Liverpool fans them thinking that he starts straight away, but he's going to ease him in. But when you think about their attack now, on the left, they've got Diaz, Gakpo. Strikers, they've got Nunes,
Jota.
right wing, Salah,
Diogo.
Gaza. That is depth. That's what you call depth, right? United, we've got Diallo, Anthony. So you see the difference. So yeah,
Bro, we forgot we got Ahmad, bro. Yeah,
that's what I said. I said Anthony. That's our depth.
Ahmad. Anthony's a benchable. Anthony, right now, I'm telling you, this guy is a big L, but go on, carry on, Oris, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Mania says, I think Liverpool win.
Oris, you want clip material? Or I'll save it for later. Sorry, just before you continue, whilst you're on Chiesa, I'll give you some clip material. It's fine. I'll make it anyway. The statement. I think he should get 16 goals and assist involvements. Should it 16? We got a full season as well, but I'm gonna stick by that for now. Off the
16
bench
goals
or
and
as
assists
a
or
starter?
16 goals
No, goals and assists at least.
all
Well, let's
season
see.
or just in the Premier League?
Nah, in the Prem.
But that's a big difference, bro. All season in all competitions, I feel like that's achievable. But if you're trying to tell me 16 goals and assists in his first season, like it'll be lucky to get 15 appearances, bro. If I'm honest with you,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep the faith. I'll keep the faith in it. So I'll go for 16
I'll tell you what I'll do.
goals
I'll
and
tell you what I'll
assists
do. If
in the
Chiesa
Prem.
gets 16, if Chiesa gets 16 goals and assists in the Premier League this season, I will give away a Liverpool shirt to a Liverpool fan this season. Yeah. So you heard it first.
That should be me because
Horace
I
Talks
called it.
Football is giving away a Liverpool shirt if Chiesa achieves
Color of
16
my
goals and
choice.
assists. Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
done. There we go.
Malia
Well,
says
why not?
the
There
TV
we
saying
go.
United will finish above Liverpool. I did see it, but we'll get onto it. Don't worry. We'll touch on where we both.
That's it. The same.
I think Liverpool wins to Somalia. Sorry, that's fine. No, that's predictions. Fine. I have to apologise. Yeah, probably doing. Big up to you, Malia. Hope you're well. And yeah, so basically, United have announced the departure of Scott McTominay. That's brilliant and good move for United. McTominay. Shame that Ugarte won't be registered in time for Sunday. Well,
I'm thinking it's started a bit early in it, especially for a game of that
he's
magnitude
not
as well.
yeah, we haven't even announced him yet. I think we're going to announce him very soon. So, that is very shameful. But
A big up Sidibe Kone as well. We signed a younger as well. Yeah. Big up Sidibe Kone, innit?
yeah,
He's
next
been announced today.
guy say them.
Who?
Yeah. Who said who? Yeah. You, yeah? All right, a couple years' time, I'm going to say that guy, innit? Yeah,
Right,
remember him,
we're
innit?
going to
One for the
Frederick.
future.
Over to you
You're
lot now.
Liverpool.
The
You're forcing
Devils.
Liverpool, Frederick, with their midfield. Do you think they need more in their midfield, Frederick?
I mean, that's not our biggest problem right now. I think Collier will do a great season. Before today or yesterday, I had really believed that Mason Mount would get the breakthrough this season. On the back of my shirt, I have Mason Mount, so I still think he will get his year this year. So I think I would like a midfielder, of course, but I think we should rather talk about the left back situation because that's where I think we are lacking players. Because right now we have Alasia, who haven't been playing for 18 months. Luke Shaw, who, yeah, he'll be fit and then he'll play
Don't
2
even get me
games.
started on Luke Shaw, man, please. Don't even
Yeah, no, we have no left back right now. We need to play either Dallo or Matsurai.
His work is very good.
So I think we'll need a new left back who's a plain left back. So I don't want to say it's my dream signing, but we would really need regular
Reggie,
to go.
would you take Ben Chilwell as a last minute signing?
No, that's not just another Luke Shaw. He's just injured. We don't need
Yeah.
another injury-prone left back. We got 2 of them already. Why get 3? I'd rather
So
take
given the transfer windows finishing real
Douglas
soon,
wants Ben Chilwell. Douglas, you can have him.
regular.
No,
given
no.
the
I'll say this now. If Chelsea are really wanting to get him off their books, then that's a big red flag to me.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But they
given the
need to
transfer
get
windows
someone off
finishing
their
tomorrow,
books.
Stacked anyway.
How many players do Chelsea got now? 45?
748, I think. I don't know.
190 years worth of contracts, I think.
Bloody hell.
Almost
Right,
200.
let's talk about Onslaught and like where he will finish this season. So, Arnie, I'm going to go to you first. Do you have like an expectation for Onslaught, or like where do you think he will finish with this season on the Onslaught? Is he under pressure to get you guys top 4, or what do you think?
No. He isn't, but I'm going to stick with my original prediction, which I did with you lot literally about 3 weeks ago when the game week started. I'm still going to say 4th, bro. I reckon you edge us, but just. So we'll get top 4.
Sorry,
I mean,
also
it'll be lovely if we get.
just to cut you off, breaking news: Arsenal are in talks with Sterling, by the way. So, yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I called it. I said that a few days ago. Not on camera, but I had a feeling this may happen.
Romano is saying Arsenal in talks. Now it's up to Sterling now. So
it's not looking good, bruv.
right. So sorry,
You
Arnie,
never know.
continue.
It might seem. Where was I again? Remind me.
How about
Just now.
Onslaught?
Onslaught top 4.
Onslaught.
Yeah. I would rather, this is me though, I don't know if Doug will agree with this, but I would rather a trophy, an FA Cup, obviously. Not the other two, which I won't get too much into. Doug may know my views on this. I
What,
can't
the Champions
remember. But
League?
I'd rather an FA Cup and not top four. If I had to choose between the two, both would be great, but I'm picking the first. I think we'll get
I
top four.
think
I don't know if we'll win the FA Cup.
the thing is, I
Mm.
think if you look at City and Arsenal, I think they are definitely top two. I think
Yeah.
you can kind of see that at the moment they're probably the benchmark for other teams to go. Then I think honestly, I think we can get third. I think we can get third. I think it's going to be a four-way battle for fourth place between obviously Spurs, Newcastle, Villa, and Man United.
Mhm.
I don't think Chelsea are quite up there yet. You know, I think if they had got Osimhen, then that would have probably changed my mind. But I think the fact is that we've got a few hours left of the window. I think it's very, very
Yeah.
unlikely that they get him. And I know obviously with the news that Sterling's potentially going to Arsenal, but then again, I still have my reservations about Arsenal because when you look at Arsenal as a whole, they're one very good striker away from really, really challenging City, but they haven't reinforced in the position. And can you really rely on Havertz all season? Can you rely on Jesus all season? I'm not so
You know,
sure.
with Arsenal, I feel like you're definitely right in terms of they are one striker away from competing. But even without that striker, they got goals coming in from everywhere, bro. I think with Arsenal, it's more down to a mentality thing. Can they keep it up the whole season? Can they compete
Yeah,
for more than one competition at a time? Because from what I've seen from Arteta in the last few seasons, where they have been looking like a force to be reckoned with, they've all put all their eggs in one basket, whether it's the Premiership or whether it's that. They're not concentrating. They don't really rotate their squad as much as a Man City would. Man City's got loads of players, good players on the bench, on the field, everywhere. With Arsenal, it's like, okay, yeah, they got a good starting 11, but because of the rotation, the players get, like, if you notice Martinelli and stuff like that, the ones that haven't been getting
mm,
played as much, they fell off a little bit, and they're gonna take a bit of more. I mean, if Arteta rotates the squad a bit more better, has different solutions for different games, I feel like they can get on. It hurts me to say it because I fucking hate Arsenal, brother. Yeah, I hate Liverpool, I hate City
mm,
as well, obviously. Yeah, but I'm a football fan first, more than a Man United fan, innit? And hats off to Arsenal, innit? They've come quite far.
yeah,
The way they play, I can't. To be honest with you, I can't see them conceding against anyone on their day, bro. If Saliba and Gabriel on their day are on job, I feel like they're very hard to get past. No matter who the strikers are, the world's best strikers. You put the Haaland, you put, I don't know who. Right now, there's not really any very good strikers apart from Haaland, but I don't feel like they're gonna get a chance in a one-on-one situation when they come up against Saliba and Gabriel. So I feel that Arsenal this season have to get a major trophy. If not, then
yeah,
the fence is out with Arteta, because in the end of the day, I feel like you've taken them as far as you can take them, and I think it's on somebody else, someone like a Ancelotti or someone like that, that can take them further, because you've had a 20, I believe 28 or 32 different signings. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
7 goalkeepers and all that kind of stuff. You can't say he's not had his squad. He's not had major injuries. And he's in all the competitions that you should be in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You've got all the good records, most amount of clean sheets, the goals coming from everywhere. You're even making Kai Havertz look like King Kai Havertz, which is a bit delusional for me personally. But yeah, the fence is out, man. If Arsenal don't crack on to win something major today, but this not today, sorry, this season, then bro, I don't know when people are just watching Arsenal through rose-tinted glasses, Bob.
Just a quick one whilst we're on Arsenal to the panel. We'd rather Arsenal do it over City, just for the sake of saving the league. We can't have 5 in a row, bro. Else we're the next Farmers League.
No,
Agree?
we can't. Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't really worry about City, bro, like that, bro, because they got 115 different charges coming towards them, bro. Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm trying
but
to say?
still.
So you can go in, you can play in FIFA and play in manager mode and have unlock it and do your madness, bro. But this is real life, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? All that kind of stuff, like everyone, like Man United, we have money. If we really wanted to, we can buy players and all that kind of stuff and have all this kind of stuff. But we're trying to do it by the book, innit? This is why we're looking where we're looking right now. If you look at Man United, we've got rid of 16, I believe. Is it already 16 or 17 different players? Whether it's been sold or released from the contract, we've got rid of 16 players. Now, out of them 16 players, 8 or 9 of them players have a 50% sell-on clause, and half of them have a buyback clause as well. So that's a very good bit of business for Man United. I don't think we're in the market right now of building a squad. I think we're getting rid of the players that are just leeching us for money and the players that won't have a future with United, and slowly getting in players. If you look at even Ugarte, he's like 23 years old. You can look at Zirkzee, he's around 20 something as well. That we're not going after big players. And from what I heard from Ineos in the beginning of the season, I think it was no players over £60 million and no players over 25. So that's a good policy, and we only just started, so we'll see how it goes, innit?
I'm saying it's I only want Man United to win. I don't say after 2 rounds that I rather want them to win than them to win. I want Man United to win.
Facts,
I'll
bro,
never
facts.
say I will never say I want this team to win. No, I want Man United to win.
Facts, bro, facts. We should be winning,
My
bro.
hands are tied. I mean, if it came down to you lot over City for the first time ever in my whole footballing, time of being a fan, I have to go for you. If it came to that, hopefully not. But yeah.
Problem is
We're
though.
gonna
Problem
fight
is
off.
when,
I
when
just remember-
whenever City win anything, it's irrelevant because
No one
it's
cares.
like basically City win the league. It's like
Yeah, but a Norwegian TV expert, he predicted what he thought would be the end of the season, and he said City 9th because he was so sure that City would get punished this season. So he said,
season?
I'm so
City
sure
9th.
that they will be punished, so I'll put them in 9th. That was a Norwegian TV expert.
I think if you
Oh,
add
wow.
up the points,
Okay.
if you add up the points, I think for one FFP, Everton got 10 points deducted, bro. So if you're doing the maths and you got 115 charges, bro, I think 8th in the Sunday League standings, maybe. But what
Isn't Leicester
Forest-
getting points deduction as well? I swear Leicester's getting.
Oh, yeah, they
something
meant
like
to
that.
as well.
Yeah, I've seen something about that, but I think theirs is going to be during the season, not the start of the season. I think.
Yeah. All right. Welcome, Toby. How you doing, Toby? Toby, you there?
He's on.
You're on mute. Yeah, you're on
He's a
mute.
bit
Yeah,
shy.
bro, I'm good. It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure
Yeah,
being
big
here.
up, Toby.
All right.
Big up,
I see
Toby,
how
man.
it is.
Big up, Toby. No, it's fine. Arnie is fine.
No, I'm playing. I'm messing.
It's not going to be 4-2. So it's
You
not
lot.
worrying.
No, definitely not 4-2. I wouldn't mind a 4-2 to us, like it was in
Yeah, to us.
2021,
Not
bro.
to you guys, yeah.
Same kit as well.
Toby, what's your feelings for the match on Sunday? You confident with being Liverpool?
To be honest, most people have written us. They've written us out already because they feel like Liverpool are gonna dismantle us. They're gonna batter Manchester United because of previous. If you're taking history lessons, they know that we don't have the capacity to beat Liverpool. But this is football. You can expect a lot of surprises. But in reality, I don't think Liverpool can be so confident because obviously they have signed a player, they've signed Chizia, and they've been playing beautifully, since the season began. So it's definitely going to be like confident on the Liverpool front. But Manchester United, you look at our first two opening games of this season, it's been shaky, sort of, and we could still see traces of how we've performed, underperformed previous seasons. But what people are failing to understand is that this is a different team entirely. This is a different setup and different mentality. We've gotten players who have come into this football club, bringing in a new dimension, new energy, mentality, and different style of play. We have a different profile, actually. So we are underrated, but I feel like Liverpool will underrate Manchester United. And to be honest, I see us taking up the points. If I'm being honest, I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Manchester United because this is Old Trafford, and coupled with all the excitement in terms of the transfers, the positives that is going on, I think it's going to bring in that much needed momentum and energy in terms of okay, we have a point to prove. We have to win. And I think they want to make up for the disappointment of last weekend in terms of how we considered late against Brighton. So I feel like it's going to be a 2-1 win for Manchester United. It's going to be a 2-1 win. Even though we have also Messi Mount is injured. It's not
Surprise. Yeah.
He's added to the list of injuries we've had, but I think we can actually move on without missing Mount. And new signing Nagate cannot play right now because he missed the deadline for registration. So aside that, I think it's going to be interesting, and I see us winning this at home at Old Trafford. This is not the first time we're beating Liverpool at home at Old Trafford, and I see us repeating that feat. We will.
Okay. Douglas, how would you like to see your side set up against United on Sunday?
I don't think there'll be many changes, to be honest. I think it'll be an unchanged team. The team he's been usually playing recently is Alisson, Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robbo, Maka, Gravenberch, and then Salah, Szoboszlai, Diaz, and then Jota. I think that's going to be the starting 11. I wouldn't be too surprised actually if Chiesa isn't actually involved in this game. Arne Slot said in his press conference today that apparently he's not sure if he's quite ready yet. He's obviously training today, training tomorrow, then he'll make a decision. But don't be surprised if he's not in there. I think with the players that would probably be starting as well, I honestly think the 11 that started against Brentford's going to be the 11 that starts again. I think this game is going to be dictated in the middle of the park. And I actually have a feeling that this might be a game where you actually might be the away side. I think you might see us with the ball a lot, and I think you might be on the sort of the counter trying to pick us off. So I think it's going to be a fascinating encounter in the middle of the park, and it's whether or not you can win the ball back from us. So yeah, I've got a feeling we'll dictate play. I've got a feeling we'll dominate possession as well, and I think if you get a chance, you'll need to take it.
100%. Arnie, do you agree with Douglas here?
I couldn't have put it any better, to be honest. The only thing is with Chiesa, I reckon he probably will be named on the bench. I'm not saying he will. He may come on and probably get us the equalizer. Imagine the script there. Or even get an assist. No. But seriously.
No.
Could be instrumental. However, yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah, the thing is with Chiesa, he's not actually been named in the Italy squad. So I wonder if you might get like an extra week to sort of recover and then go for the Forest game. I'm actually going to the Forest game on the 14th of September. So nice. I may potentially see his home debut. So I'm excited about that.
What was that, Rog?
Is he not coming back from an injury?
Okay, no, Chiesa's pretty
I think he may have been injured just after the Euros.
Was it a long-term injury or just like a muscular
long
injury?
term.
Long term. So I think he's slowly getting back from that.
Yeah.
So I'd be very surprised if he's in the squad ahead of Sunday. Would not be too surprised if he's not.
Just quickly on the flip side, he may think, give him a few minutes. I don't know, whilst he's getting back to full fitness to get his form.
Well,
a few minutes here.
The only one I know who's definitely out is Curtis Jones. That's the only one.
Was Curtis gonna come on though, especially for this game? I mean,
Probably
I know
not.
the derby still there, but yeah, that was quite a while back. But with Chiesa though, maybe it could be a case of bring him on a few minutes and then see. I know, despite the magnitude of the game, it may be a slight risk, as you said, but I won't be too surprised if it did happen. Unexpected his name.
Frederick, how would you like to see United set up against Liverpool on Sunday?
Of what we got now, I think we won't have Ugarte ready for the game. So, of course, Onana in goal, Masari and Dalot. I don't know who I would put on which side. I'll probably put Dalot against Salah. At the other ones, we need to play the Ligt. What Maguire did last game was unforgivable. The first goal, that's 100% on him. Of course, Martinez beside him. Midfield, Casemiro, Maino, Bruno. On the wings, I would go Rashford and Ahmad. And Zirkzee up front.
Fair enough. Rashford. The thing is, right, I think United fans know that this is Rashford's last chance because obviously he loves scoring against Liverpool, but I'll tell you what, right, if he doesn't score, then I think it's finished now. He's finished out. For me, I would start Rashford, but I want to hear Raj. I'm quite interested to hear Raj. Raj, what's your lineup against Liverpool?
So this is the lineup that I believe Ten Hag will choose. This is not what I would choose, yeah? So I believe he's going to go with Onana in goal. He's going to go Mazraoui, right wing. He's going to go with a Ligt and Maguire centre-back pairing. And with... that's not what I want. Remember, this is not what I want. Yeah? I think he's...
Again.
Martinez dropped.
Yeah, I mean, no, Martinez I feel like he's gonna play left back. He's gonna be up against Mo Salah because if I remember last season, Mo Salah absolutely cooked Lissandro Martinez, and I feel Martinez is fully fit and ready to play right now. The only thing about Martinez, he's not great going forward as well as Dalot would be going forward. But I'm hoping Dalot would play there instead, and you get Matthias de Ligt and Martinez in centre back. Midfield, we're gonna go with Casemiro, Kobe, and Bruno, obviously. But what I would like to see in this game, and I feel like what Ten Hag would like to see in this game, a player that someone like Joshua Zirkzee. He's not your average number 9 that plays off the shoulder. He likes to drop in. He likes to get involved in the middle. And if you notice the last 2 games, what we played, we was pressing quite very well in the first game and the first half of the second game. And I feel like Mason Mount was that kind of player that started the press and that all that kind of stuff. I think we ran out of legs in the second half. So I'm expecting Zirkzee to drop in and get involved in the middle. And I feel this is where the midfield battle, with the game will be lost, the midfield battle. Because to be honest with you, Szoboszlai, McAllister and Endo, I honestly, no offense, brother, I don't understand what they specialize in. If you know what I mean, what's their traits and stuff like that. I mean, they're good individually, and I can't fault them at the moment because they're not doing anything wrong. But if I look at them individually and what happened when Kobe Mainoo destroyed them last season and all that kind of stuff, I was looking at which one's the box to box, which one's collecting from the back, which one's creating. They all looked like they were doing pretty much the same role, if I'm honest with you. So that's my midfield up front 3. I want, do you know what? I really, really want Rashford to cook, bro. Believe me, bro. Once upon a time, I was called Radford instead of Radiola, blood. But that ship has sailed, bro. And boy, you know what I'm trying to say? The jury's that. Front 3, I'm gonna go with Rashford. I'm gonna go with Zirkzee, and I'm gonna go with Garnacho. Garnacho not because I choose Garnacho. I feel like Ten Hag has got good faith in Garnacho, and that guy can do stuff. And having Ahmad off the bench is not a bad option as well. So that's my front 3 that I feel like Ten Hag's gonna pick.
That is fair enough. Decent. Toby, your thoughts on the lineup?
Yeah, it's going to be similar to last weekend, but I think the changes Ten Hag is going to do is going to make is that of Maguire for De Ligt. I think De Ligt will come in for Maguire, and I think someone on here said it's unforgivable what he did, allowing the first goal. So I think De Ligt will replace Maguire in the starting lineup. So maybe we could start seeing the partnership. We could start, would I use the word experimenting, or we could start seeing how Martinez and De Ligt partnership works. So I think both of them will partner centre back. Then I think Dalot is going to maintain playing at the left back, and Mazraoui, obviously, he has shown that he's capable. In my opinion, I think he's a better right back compared to Dalot.
Signing, lads! What a signing, isn't it? 13 million pounds. What a signing!
exactly the way he inverts, the way he overlaps. He makes these overlapping runs, and he definitely it's a good sight. It's a good sight. So in fact, he had a goal contribution in both matches. So that right back, I think he's still going to cement that position. So I want to see him as play as right back. Diego Dallo left back. He has been pretty decent, to be fair, to be honest, in playing that position. Then obviously it's going to be Casemiro and Kobe Mino, the partnership in the middle of the park. And Casemiro, I'll give him, I'll applaud him because for these first two games, I think he has improved in terms of performance and fitness because he was instrumental. He was almost everywhere, against Fulham, and
Yeah, he was pushing up and playing the 10 role quite well, and the weight on his
exactly,
pass for that Bruno opportunity, that weight on the
yeah,
pass was absolutely amazing.
exactly. Just that they couldn't, our attackers couldn't take um their chances, convert, and they were not really clinical in front of goal. So it was more like all the work, all the hard work, and just went down the drain. But Casemiro, my point is, Casemiro has improved. I think he has now stepped up his game. So partnering Kobe in this match, I think that's what we're going to see, and we're going to see Bruno play his normal position. He's going to play the 10. We've missed him in terms of how he connects with our attackers. He gives those true balls and all. So I feel like Bruno will play 10, and we'll see. I think we can still see Rashford play as a left winger because I always tell people that um, Garnacho Garnacho quite all right. He can play good as a starter, but I think as a sub, he has also showed that he's a good player.
Mm,
And I always tell people also that football is not all about being a starter or being in the starting 11. You being a substitute, how much can you impact games? How much can you contribute? That is what
mm,
matters. And Garnacho is showing us that he's that player. You know,
mm.
when called
You're right, bro.
upon,
You're right.
yeah,
I
exactly.
believe him. Yeah, with Garnacho is the only player in United. I feel like he's the only one that can come off the bench and give the same kind of performance, whether he's starting or off the bench.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
yeah,
exactly. So I feel like that is a tactics on its own. That's a strategy on its own. So I feel Garnacho could come in as a sub, Rashford starts, and we could see Ahmad play right wing. Then maybe Anthony will be introduced in the later part of the match. Then Zirkzee plays um, up top as the false nine. And we saw what happened when he came on as a sub against Fulham. We saw how he was able to drop deep. He was able to work with Bruno, you know, attract defenders, players to himself, then create space for the other attackers. And we saw how that goal went in beautifully. So I feel Zirkzee will contribute immensely to this match tomorrow. So that's it. That's it for me.
Fair enough. When we get into score predictions, then obviously we'll wrap up. Obviously, yesterday I did a stream about the game week preview, right? And then obviously I got clicked up for today. So don't worry, I'm going to say the same prediction I said yesterday. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 1. Frederick, your score prediction.
I'll say it in the start and I'll say it again. 3-1 to Man United. Marcus Rashford scores hat-trick. Mo Salah on a cheap penalty.
Do you actually feel Rashford will get a hat-trick? Do you actually believe that?
Yeah, this is the kind of the games that Rashford is good at. Everyone is criticizing him, and then we get a big game, and then he just hishes everyone down with scoring some goals. So this will be Rashford's game.
Arnie, are you keeping your 2-2 prediction?
I think Rashford will score. Definitely not hat trick though. He should get one. De Ligt with the header for you
where is
guys.
this coming
somehow.
from, bro, man? Rashford, Sorry.
He
Dillit,
yeah,
if Dillit
he'll
scores,
get
yeah,
the score. De Ligt gets a header. I think more for us, and then Ludos, my guy, aka Diaz. 2-0.
You know what? Yeah,
How,
Jota always
What
seems
chance
to
of
score.
us winning? 51-49. If there's a winner.
And
Very
apparently,
tight.
Jota's never lost against United. Apparently, when he's played for you guys, apparently he's never lost. Like
You get an
played,
assist. Diogo.
he's played like 6 games and won like 4, drawn 2, or something like that. But fair enough. Douglas, score prediction?
It's me.
I think it'll be a very tight game. I think it'll be as I said, I think it'll be a battle in the middle of the park. It's whether just depends what sort of midfield is better on the day and sort of who's clinical taking their chances. I think we will write out the mistakes we did last season because I think we shot ourselves in the foot. If you remember, Kwanzaa played it straight across the centre circle and Fernandez scored, and then Kobe Mainoo scored an absolute beauty that day. So I think you'll score. I don't think it's going to be 2-0 like the other two games have been. I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
Hopefully. I hope you're right, Doug.
Raj.
Yeah, I mean, what Doug said makes very much sense. I mean, it's going to be a battle of the midfields. And I think our key players for the game is going to be Bruno and Kobe. If them two guys perform, if Bruno gets back to his creating chances, assists, scoring goals, even testing the keeper, and Kobe just goes out there and enjoys himself, like another day out in Anfield and that. I feel like I'm going to stick with my United compadres and go with the 3-1. I don't think Rashford will score a hat-trick. I could see probably him scoring, and also I could see maybe, like Arnie said, maybe Ligt getting a goal off a corner. But 3-1 United, or it could go horribly wrong. It could be horribly wrong, and then I could tell
If
you,
we concede
it's not
first,
looking good, bruv.
If we concede first, Martinelli's going off. I mean, serious. What Liverpool like to do, right? They get the
It
first
could
goal,
happen.
right? Then they go for the second goal. That's what Liverpool on it. When Liverpool
100%.
get the first goal, and then United, the Old Trafford fans are quiet, it's going to be a nightmare. And then
If Liverpool score an early goal, if they score before the 15th minute, yeah, we're done at. We're done at. I've been on Old Trafford so many times, bro, yeah, in these big games, yeah. Every time we concede a goal early, the fans go so quiet. They get onto the fans, even me, but I'm not gonna lie. I get onto the fans, I get onto the players too. But it's all about mentality. I think in that game, this game is gonna be all about mentality, who's controlling the game. If Liverpool come out to Old Trafford to try to control the game, which I feel like they should do, all honesty, or if Man United come out, and I feel like deploying the new pressing high up the pitch and all that kind of stuff, compared to last season, we've been creating chances to score. It's about putting the ball in the back of the net. It's a different story. So if we be more clinical in front of goal, if we get the early goal, I feel like whoever scores the early goal will crack on and go on to win, innit?
yeah, 100%. Toby, you have a score prediction in your mind?
Yeah. I think I said 2-1 before, but I think I'm having a change of heart. I think it's going to be 3-1 United. Yes. We're going to see goals from...
listen, all I know
we'll
that
see
Douglas is going to remember us. He's probably going to at me on Twitter. So Douglas thinking, oh, you know what? Yeah, if Liverpool win, I want to at you guys.
If Doug is right, I'm coming for you, especially you, Orest.
No, listen.
You know what I said?
If Doug is right, that is.
But yeah. Let me
like our record at Old Trafford is absolutely awful. I think it's something like 4 wins in the last 20 years or something over there.
We haven't won
2009, 2009, 2014, 2021, 2022. Yeah, four wins in the last 20 years.
20 games. You remember the years, bro. That's how Lee said wins has been, bro. It's crazy.
Did we? I think that's Anfield. 22.
No, you're talking about Old Trafford, not Anfield.
Yeah, we won in 21 at Old Trafford. I think that's the last time we won there, if I'm not wrong.
I think so.
No, 5-0. 5-0 was the last one.
You beat us 5-0 as well. You beat us 5-0.
That was in 21, no?
Very recently.
October.
Listen. I don't know why you're not bringing up old shit, Bob. Yeah, it's about listen. Why you not bringing up old shit? But we got touched 7-0 one time and all that, and we end up winning in the higher.
That's
it doesn't matter, bro. It don't matter, bro. Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Bringing up
old
old
shit.
shit.
2 chats, and I'm going to wrap up. Mr. B says big up Orson and the other lads, especially Mr. Airport Arnie himself, Everton 10th. Yeah. Tony through exit. Yeah, Tony is finished. He's going to Saudi, but so we're going to wrap up here now. Mr. B says hope have Liverpool to win 2-1. Sticking with that. Something's still not right with United. Fair enough, Mr. B. Right, we're going to wrap up here. Let's get Frederick. Where can we find you first? Big up for joining.
You can find me on the Red Frederick on Instagram, YouTube.
Big up yourself. Arnie, where can we find you?
Arnie J. Football for Life show, partner of the channel. Football overseas as well. Quite a bit of content coming for now before the international break, so looking to get that out as soon as possible.
Fair enough. Pick up yourself. Douglas, pick up yourself. Where can we find you?
Yeah, no, thank you very much for having me. It's been a pleasure to get back on here. And yeah, my channel is the Dugout Football channel on YouTube. X handle is X, Twitter, whatever you want to say. Nord_992, Instagram Douglas.horn, and I am on TikTok. Don't use TikTok very, very often. It's Douglas James Horn, LFC92.
No, big up yourself. And Raj,
Nice.
where can we find you?
What's going on, people? Listen, I'm on Snapchat every single day. Yeah, so man like Raj1 on Snapchat, Raj 5-star on Instagram. I also want to do a quick giveaway for one of the subscribers of Oris Talks Football. So anyone that's commenting on this show, yeah, correct score and the first goal scorer, I'll be giving away a football kit of your choice. So you guys go comment on this post, or where is it? What
We'll
is
do an
it?
Instagram post there. We'll do it.
We'll do it. Oris will tell you, yeah. I'm giving away a free shirt for the correct score and the first goal scorer.
Okay, sounds fun. Toby, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, _ MEFC Global. You know, I talk Manchester United, it's all about Manchester United, and on X, Twitter, MEFC Global, on TikTok, MEFC Global. Yeah, thanks.
No, big up to you. People, make sure you guys follow everyone's socials here. It's been a good preview. No, we didn't have to debate that much, so good preview, good talk. Sunday can't come quick enough, but yeah, everyone's looking forward to it. Listen, I don't used to say this, but all the best, Arnie and Douglas. May the best team win. Yeah. Just don't slap us if you get the first goal, right? Just don't slap us. But
Arnie's lot. La 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 la. I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
if they
one.
sing that
one.
right, I'm
No,
gonna.
I like that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Because
I wanted to troll it.
Ollie's at the wheel.
Listen, bro, believe me, I wanted to troll it, yeah. But I get fucking scared every time I hear that, blood. I'm looking over my shoulders
They
every time
chanted
I hear
Ollie's
that.
at the wheel last time and they beat us. So listen.
Yeah, no, I hear that, blood. But I want to beat them and go. I want an Anthony last minute winner. And
Don't worry,
do
on
the spinny
Sunday,
celebration.
United fans need to sing David Beckham, man. Come on, David Beckham came out and said that we need to. Listen, United fans,
All
come
I
on,
can
man.
say is, bro, if you lose, if we win this game and we get all 3 points before this break.
Listen, if we lose, I'm not hosting next stream. Don't worry, I'll get Manny to host.
Horace, you know I'm humble, yeah, but this game, I'm telling you,
not hosting next
you're
stream.
gonna see a different
Anyway.
side of me.
Make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe.